This is a request from Plus and Pregnant. Yes, she wants to know how I got through giving birth, like some tips, and I will check on this, guys. It's Mentos with green tea, berry lime mint. I believe I have eaten it before, I'm not sure, guys. Tell me if you remember. And I want to show you this too. Can you see that? It's a gift from my sister, guys. My middle sister. Yeah. What do you think? I got this as a gift from my sister. It's two double-sided. Let me have this. I'm not religious, guys. I believe in God. I pray. Sometimes I read the Bible, but I don't consider myself as religious. But I remember, even when I was pregnant, that I would have a rosary, so smaller than this, of course. And it would help me out. I believe my late grandparents are my guardian angels, though. I always escape from danger, so I believe in that. You can do everything and anything so that you will feel safe. And giving birth can be so scary, guys, especially when it's the first time. And you can prepare, on so many levels. Like, if it's physically, what I did was being healthy. You should really be healthy. Exercise, eat healthy. Like at least 6 months before you get pregnant. Now, that's harder to do if you don't know that you're pregnant. If it's unplanned, But if you know, try exercising more, eating more fruits and veggies, more fiber. I will not tell you, oh, don't eat that, because I already have allergies, sensitivities, and so there are so many things I can't eat, so enough with that, my God. But I will tell you, especially when you're pregnant, is to crowd your plate with fruits, veggies, and fiber. Think in fiber. Think in having whole fruits and veggies. Avoid shake, even though that can be healthy too, but have so much fiber in your diet. Now that you are pregnant, that will help you out, my God. If you're healthy, that would really help you go through a labor, guys, because you need strength. Now, that's a physical level. Go out and walk more in nature, in fresh air. My God, that's so important, guys. because you know, when you're in pain, oh my god, you can't be diplomatic and you won't be diplomatic. And when you're in so much pain, you wouldn't care of any like good manners and things like that. My god, you might like, you know, take your clothes off because it's so hot. And it's so painful, you wouldn't give a damn. So now that's for the emotional part. Have someone there you trust. This is the mother's time, you know. You and the baby or babies are the most important people at that time. Yeah, let's say the father too, but really when it comes to labor, it's you, my god, it's you and the baby or babies. When it comes to stamina, of course, yeah, exercise and things, but remember to eat like foods that you love during labor. I mean, in between the contractions, the pains. Like we brought, my ex-husband and I, Maria's father, we brought pizzas with us, foods with us. It should be foods that you love. And the pizzas we did was not so fatty, you know. We put veggies on top and meat too, but it had lots of veggies. And it had also fiber because I made a crust with oatmeal 30% at least. So bring foods that will make you poop, my god. I remember, I think I told you this before, but I became like I needed to go, you know, and poop. So I told the midwife I need to poop, and she said, yeah, the bathroom is there. And I said, like, what if the baby comes out when I poop? How would I know? They said, you would know. And then I said, I will just check the bowl before I flush, because I don't usually do that. I know it's healthy to do that, but they were laughing at me. But my god, because I'm always eating healthy, guys, especially when I was pregnant with Maria. Oh my god, it felt like I pooped 10 kilos. My god, that is a very good tip. Now, if you love salads, have salads, things like that. If you have difficulty in pooping, especially if you're pregnant and it's not enough with fruits and veggies, use a vinegar dressing. Vinegar will make you poop. Coffee too, but that's not so healthy. 1 to 3 cups, it's okay. That's what I did. I don't know. I think even atheists would believe in something at this stage, you know, having pains and you are afraid. You don't know if the baby is alright, even if you are connected to the best machines in the world. You can't know, really. So don't close up, like, it doesn't matter if it's real or not. Now, if you're religious, you would tell me, yeah, it's real, you know. But if you don't believe in almost anything, it really doesn't matter, as long as you open yourself up and trust something that would help you. You know, the power of the mind over body. swallowing when you're in so much pain, get ice cubes. I was just drinking water. You can have, like, it depends if you're at home or your hospital is so cozy. If it's like, there are so many hospitals with kitchen, you know, you can cook and things, and with that, maybe you can make shake or buy shake. Even though I told you to eat whole fruits, but during labor, it's easier to drink. But I was eating like pizza, and I think we ate something from the fridge, from the hospital fridge. And yeah, it's good to prepare for your labor, like save money in advance so you can afford, because when I gave birth to Maria, we lived in Sweden and it was free to go to the hospital. We didn't pay anything. It's not for free to go to your doctor in Sweden. You pay a tiny amount, but when you go to the hospital, and give birth, it's for free. They even paid our taxi to back and forth, you know. We had to pay first and then they gave the money refund. But everything in the hospital was free, like, you know, giving birth, the foods, the stay. And we were there for 2 days. So if you don't have that, save some money so you can, you know, give birth comfortably. Some people give birth at home because it's easier. They feel less pain. If you want that and everything's normal, you can do that. I wanted at first, when I was still pregnant, I was like contemplating on giving birth at home, but I was too afraid to do that. If you're 100% sure that everything's okay and you don't live so far away from the hospital, then maybe that's okay. I wouldn't even go. No. And if you're healthy and the baby is healthy, I would tell you to definitely get pain meds to get through giving birth, having the labor. Even though I didn't, it's because I regretted it. Like in the last moment before I would, you know, shout her out. Before, like I told them, I want drugs. I was like screaming, and they said it's too late now. You're fully dilated. It's about to come out. So I would definitely recommend that, even though I don't know how that feels. I don't drink, guys. I don't do drugs. I haven't even gotten drunk in my whole life. So maybe that's a bad advice if I didn't use, but if Maria would, like, if she's pregnant now and will be giving birth, I would tell her to get the meds, and she wants that too. I think, you know, the reason why I didn't want to have pain meds was because I was worried it would accumulate in Maria's body, you know. But it really doesn't. Like, the only thing is that with a baby is that they are not like active. Usually if you don't get pain meds or meds that would make you groggy, the baby would be awake them, they're like geniuses. And Maria did it for an hour. That's the usual time. Yeah, that's the usual, that the baby is active for 1 hour and the baby would, imitate you. That's one of the reasons I didn't want to have pain meds, because I wanted Maria to be like, awake. I didn't want her to have any drugs. I wasn't thinking of my pains. My God, I should have like thought of my pains, because mothers are important too. And I regret not having pain meds. My God. So that is, I think, one of the most important tips I can give you, like how to get through giving birth. I was like, during my whole pregnancy, my God, guys, it was like pain-free. I didn't vomit, I didn't look pregnant until I was in the 6th month, because I'm short, guys. I'm like Dora. I'm so tiny. So I didn't feel pregnant, the only thing was that I was sleeping more, eating more, and in the end I had back pains, but otherwise I was like healthy. So that's why I didn't want any meds in me, Why ruin the record? But that's almost like pride. You shouldn't have pride if you want to have kids. You should be humble. Like, think practically. I know it costs more to have pain meds, so if you're thinking about the money and you haven't saved up so much, then have the birth. Give birth without pain meds. I mean, I could handle it, but okay, I'm tough, guys, because I've had so many ordeals since I was a baby. I almost died when I was a baby. So that makes you tough, But yeah, it's up to you. If it's about the money, then don't have the pain meds. Psychologically, it's also important, to prepare yourself. And the way I did it was using logic. That always helped me a lot, because I'm so analytical, guys. So I read at least 20 books about pregnancy, giving birth, parenting, and things. Now, about the parenting, I read more after, but that's one way of preparing yourself, getting through giving birth, is preparing yourself for what will happen. Like, I knew exactly, like 2 days before. Wait, I have to think. Thursday, yeah, 2 days before I gave birth, I knew exactly that I was about to give birth, even though it was 1 week in advance, because I read that you would get those egg residues, and when I saw that, I told Maria's father, like, it's time. He didn't believe me, but I rang the midwife and she said, yeah, your body's preparing for it, but it might take a while, but it only took 2 days. Knowing things that happen to your body during pregnancy, during giving birth, will help you a lot. It would prepare you, even though that's a physical thing. It would prepare you psychologically, because when you experience it, then then you wouldn't be like shocked. What's this? Now my to poke a hole using midwife thing. So that's another thing I read. So if you have a mother, father, grandfather who can tell you about these things without reading, that's perfect. I asked my mom to, but honestly, I got a lot more from the books because the books shared experiences from so many, from other like parents. So if you have kids, relatives, friends, try to tell them about their experience so they will collect all these memories from you, so they would recognize it when they're giving birth and things like that. It's just recognizing things even though you haven't experienced them before would help you a lot in giving birth. It's like, of course, the real thing is so much different. My God, you can never understand what pain really is. At least giving birth. Yeah, some guys will tell you if they got kidney stones. I don't know if they can really compare that though. I would only believe it if a girl tells me that getting kidney stones and passing it, and a girl who has given birth, is worse than giving birth. So I don't know if I believe guys about that, but experience is, another thing. So just to round it up, guys, do everything that you can do to prepare yourself. Ask people around you who already gave birth, read books, watch films. My God, there are so many films, but that can be scary. But the real thing, your experience, is the most important thing that can prepare you, but that's almost like too late. So those are my tips, guys. I hope you like this video, especially plus and pregnant. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to this channel, ScorpioAnnYT, and please click on the bell next to the subscribe button down below so you will know when I upload a video. Otherwise you won't, even though you're sub to me. That's YouTube for you. And please subscribe and watch my boyfriend's ASMR channel, also Michael Soothing ASMR, and my daughter's 3 channels, Art and Beauty Freak and Ariaville and Naturally Vegan 011. Please go and watch my 2 other ASMR channels, also Scorpio N and Scorpio N ASMR. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment on this video and please share it. Thank you so much for watching. I love you.